Azure Gleam. The King Awakens. The kingdom's assault on the former Arendelle territory proved successful, but the wind carries dire word of invasion from Srang in the north. Having lost contact with Margrave Gautier, Dimitri departs Aryan Road and makes for the capital, Ferdia. He fears he may be walking into a trap, yet he marches on all the same.
And you're sure?
Very. The Srang people did indeed attack, but they never broke through Gautier territory.
Meaning the Margrave is unharmed. Why then was our contact cut off?
It's possible someone within the kingdom is interfering. The Margrave suspected as much when his initial envoy never returned. In response, he dispatched a slew of messengers, myself included, all on wholly distinct routes. It would appear I'm the only one who arrived safely.
It's good to know my father's safe, but it's starting to sound like we have a big problem on our hands. Like as not, someone's ambushing these messengers as they pass through Blaidd lands.
And this is bringing back bad memories. It's all too similar to when Count Rowe's convoy was attacked. The Boar suspected Cornelia at the time, and I'm growing ever more inclined to agree with him. Have you any news from the north? What of the capital and the king?
Nothing at the time of my departure, I'm sorry to report.
Guess there's only one way to find out then. We should head up there ourselves, Felix.
The Margrave would surely send word if something were to happen at the capital. I imagine we'll have more clarity on the situation in a few days' time.
We don't have a few days. You need to act, Felix, and you need to do it now.
But if we move too rashly, the Imperial forces near the fortress will grow wise to our maneuvers.
As though any of that'll matter if the king winds up dead. Losing Aryan Road would be the least of our worries then. We'd be trapped in a massive war of succession, and easy pickings for the Empire.
Even at a distance, that man has an uncanny talent for giving me headaches. Very well. Notify all troops stationed at the fortress, and round up a team of our most elite soldiers. We're heading north.
Let's earn our keep.
Let's all make it out of this alive! Stay strong! We can win this! I'll do my best! I'm a little nervous about this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do what I can.
Sorry, I gotta fall back.
Time to get going.
Let's take it for ourselves!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Now then, what next?
You shall pay for this, you hear? You did it!
This battle will make a fine stage for my debut. Great success.
The stronghold's ours.
Have to keep the momentum going.
This should make a good foothold.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
You're done!
That should do it.
I'm in a bad spot.
This is just the beginning.
I have to admit, you're strong. Guess I'll be stealing some of those moves after all.
We won. I'm still not quite used to saying that yet.
Uh-huh. I see. Let's earn our keep.
Do not let anyone through.
We can still fight up. I've got a way out of this.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
Well, what's next?
We won't lose, no matter what. So this is defeat. I'm sorry. It tastes more bitter than blackest coffee.
This doesn't look good. I got this. The stronghold's ours. I've got this. My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I always knew you were capable of greatness.
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Sorry, we weren't strong enough. Yes, we did it. Out of the way! You shall pay for this. You hear?
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
That wasn't so bad. ourselves. Too easy.
Don't mind if I do.
Stand down.
Well done, everyone. That was a harsh battle.
We've received a message from Margrave Gautier. It seems there's an emergency at the capital.
No. I hope His Majesty is safe.
Cornelia has arrived at the gates of Ferdiad, leading the combined forces of the Western Lords.
And here I thought we were keeping an eye on those guys. It seems they outsmarted us, though. If this message is anything to go by, they must have been hiding their tracks from us somehow.
Sounds like they're outfitted with strange new weapons as well, which they use to threaten the citizens of the capital. And so, our fearless leader surrendered to the enemy to protect the people of Ferdiad from harm. I'm not sure what's become of Dedu or my father.
And what about my father? He was guarding the city with Duke Ivan.
I haven't heard of any harm to Gustav, but we can't assume the same for the Duke.
I'm worried about Dedu and the others. I can only hope they're unharmed.
I agree, but they're not the sort who would abandon their duties to save their own skin.
We need to head north, Felix. There's no time to lose.
Right you are. We make for the capital.
Such a selfless leader, sacrificing his own well-being for that of his people. It seems somewhere along the way he's actually become the kind-hearted king you took him for.
Maybe. But if he does die, the people will be next.
As if there's any avoiding that. Let's say he'd turned his back on his citizens and sought to prolong his own life instead. He would be reviled as a warmonger, one who sought conflict to protect his people, only to abandon them to the wolves when it mattered most. Commoners and lords alike would cast off their allegiance to him, and the kingdom would plunge into chaos.
Either way, there's no point speculating. If Dmitri dies now, it's all over.
Ah, the struggles of being a leader. Your choices certainly carry more weight than those of a simple mercenary.
Merc life's a walk in the park in comparison. All you have to care about is you and your company. And if worst comes to worst, you can just drop everything and run for your life.
Not to say the profession doesn't have its own share of challenges. One's not necessarily harder than the other. But one thing is clear to me, at least. You'll never be cut out for the nobility.
I could do without the insults, thanks.
Well?
What do you think?
The fight starts now. I hope this is one of those easy wins.
Stay strong! We can win this!
Don't mind if I do. Too easy.
You never cease to amaze me.
The stronghold's ours.
See what we can do.
In a bad spot.
Let us begin. You'll have to take things from here.
Can I face my comrades after this?
I'll do what I can.
Little help over here? I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
We're not losing to anyone! You're unstoppable.
You're a real piece of work.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
Don't mind if I do.
Did it.
This is just the beginning.
I always knew you were capable of greatness.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me. That wasn't so bad.
I'll take you all on! Still improving.
You're a real piece of work.
luck was on our side today.
I trust you've been well, Your Majesty.
Do I look it? I suggest you have your eyes examined if so. I should sever your head clean from your shoulders for this.
My, wouldn't that be satisfying? But of course you can't do that now, can you? Your poor people's lives would be forfeit the moment you struck me down. As for your loyal knight and the former Duke Fraldarius, they're certainly giving it all they have, but a paltry force that size will hardly buy them any time. And once we've wrung the life from them, you'll be next.
You know, I almost appreciate seeing such bold-faced sadism. There's not a hint of nuance to it.
Is that a compliment I hear? You'll make a lady blush if you're not careful. Ironic, isn't it? Both you and your father will have died alone, betrayed by lords from within the very kingdom you're meant to be ruling. From hasty reforms to insurrection and assassination. Did you learn nothing from dear old Dad? It's only natural that those you refuse to help would hold a grudge.
Lady Cornelia, Kingdom soldiers approach the capital from the south. They're most likely returning from the assault on Arian Road.
I've been a bit too careless, it seems. They've come far sooner than I had expected. Use the bandits to buy us some time. We'll form ranks and intercept these fools at the capital.
Understood.
Seems you get to cling to your pitiful little life a few moments longer, Your Majesty. What luck. Oh, but don't worry. When your end does come, it won't change your beloved Fodlin one bit. You see, these people are nothing more than simple-minded sheep. A ruler dies, and they all go flocking straight to whoever fills the void.
But they would hold a grudge. Yes, that is the way of revenge. Perhaps it was inevitable it would turn its cold gaze back upon me.
The fight starts now.
We can't afford to lose anyone here. Hurry!
You're at a disadvantage here, so don't get reckless.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
Don't mind if I do.
Now then, what next?
Out of the way!
On to the next one.
You're a real piece of work.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
This is just the beginning.
I always knew you were capable of greatness.
The stronghold's ours.
No use. We can't gain any ground.
Let us begin.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Victory is ours for the taking! You'll have to take things from here.
Too easy. I'm in a bad spot.
Looks like you got one tough fight on your hands.
Here it comes! You're done!
That was close. I'm glad everyone is safe.
Let's earn our keep.
Everyone, on me!
I'm with you. I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll do what I can.
Let us take this stronghold.
Don't mind if I do.
We need to hold the line. Let's take it for ourselves.
I'll take you all on.
Did it.
The stronghold's ours.
They put up a tough fight.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Still improving.
You never cease to amaze me. Our shell is...
I'll do my best. Not in a bad spot. Let's take it for ourselves.
This is all my fault. Impossible. Our plan was flawless.
This is just the beginning.
Out of the way! Hey! You're done! I'll do my best. I hope I can be as strong as you someday. We won! I'm still not quite used to saying that yet.
The fight starts now.
I will never falter. Now, onward!
I'm with you.
We're not losing to anyone!
Out of the way! You're done!
You're a real piece of work.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
Stand down.
Give it up! Too slow! Here I go! I'll do what I must!
I'll handle this.
In a bad spot.
Take a breather.
Let's enjoy this.
Oh, you're back. How's it looking over in Ferdiad?
The reports are true. There's some odd-looking weaponry mounted throughout the city. As far as I can tell, though, the townspeople themselves remain unharmed. I'm pleased to say Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav have been confirmed safe as well.
That's great. Where are they now?
After working to free Duke Ivan, they escaped the castle alongside some of the captured knights, armed with what scant weaponry they could find. They brought the fight down to the city itself.
My old man never ceases to amaze. Shouldn't even be a surprise at this point.
I should add, the Western Lord's armies aren't the only forces occupying the capital. There is another, one we can't identify at present. I doubt even the great Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav will be able to hold out much longer.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. We should focus on keeping them safe, right?
Don't be too hasty. Why do you think the two of them are causing this uproar in the first place?
To create a diversion, I know. But I don't think that means we should just abandon them either.
I agree, Felix. I won't leave my father to die. Besides, I don't think His Majesty would want us saving him if it meant sacrificing two of his most loyal retainers.
Fine. We'll help them if we can. That better?
All that said, we won't be able to save the king while the townspeople are still in danger.
Sounds pretty straightforward then. We move on the castle and mop up in town as we go.
Annie and I know these streets better than the back of our hands. We can guide you.
Dedu must be somewhere in the castle too. We have to rescue him before it's too late.
Our plan's settled then. Everyone, move out!
Come on, it's time to rest. I've got to our fool king, and whoever else we find along the way.
The streets are flooded with enemy soldiers, but one wrong step and we'll end up hurting the civilians instead. Be careful, everyone.
We'll start by carving a path to the castle town. On me!
We have no time to waste. Quickly, we must keep pressing on.
Leave this to me. I'll do what I must. Out of the way! We're almost there.
I'll handle
Keep
this.
going.
Take a breather.
Leave this to me.
I'll handle this.
Take a breather.
My turn. No regrets.
Allow me.
Broken through our front lines. Move to counterattack.
Not the smartest move opening the gate for us. Let's crush them here and push on into town. Those must be the weapons we heard about. They look like some kind of fire orb.
Who do you think you face?
Rodrigue is struggling. We have to help.
We need to do something about that weapon, but I doubt attacking it head-on will do us any good.
There must be controls we could use to shut it down. I could swear I've seen such a thing somewhere around here.
I must return to the castle.
Out of the way! The dude's surrounded. We have to help him.
We'd better be quick about it by the look of things.
Might as well deal with the other one too. I wonder if those are the controls.
Back up. Thank you.
Enemy down.
Fine work indeed. I can see why His Majesty has placed his trust in you.
You needn't worry about me. We must rescue His Majesty at once.
But we are worried. You're our friend too, just like Dimitri.
Alright, just gotta do, something. Come on, please work.
I'll take you all on.
Not sure how to work this thing, but here goes nothing. The attacks have come to a stop. They should be
I'll give it 1000%.
safe now.
Their assault has ceased. That should give us an easier time moving around now.
I'm humbled you went out of your way to help me. I'm ashamed to admit my own weakness. You should have hurried straight to His Majesty, Felix. Yet here you are. Thank you.
We're getting overwhelmed. We weren't about to just watch you die.
I was wondering when your merry little band might show up. Lucky for you, I've got a nice mass grave ready and waiting.
You're done!
His Majesty is in the castle. We must press on. Please be safe, Your Majesty.
If I can only hold hands a little longer.
Father, stay
strong. We're coming.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
You felled countless foes with ease. I have to keep up. How did you... You saved my life. I'm grateful, but there is no time to dawdle. We must make to rescue the king at once.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll make it in time.
Not much further.
Eredfar belongs in His Majesty's hands. We must reclaim it.
Guard that lance with your lives! Don't let them have it!
Makes me sick seeing that thing with the enemy. We'll wrest it out of their cold, lifeless fingers.
Out of my way!
You didn't have a chance! This lance is a symbol of the kingdom. It's all the boar has left of his father. Let's bring it back where it belongs.
Indeed, to His Majesty.
Dimitri, you okay?
My friends, why have you come?
As if we would just leave you here to die. Time to get you out.
I'm afraid that I must stay. You saw what's happening out there. Should I try to leave, my people's lives are forfeit.
So they bind the boar not with chains, but with his utterly unreasonable sense of duty.
They're gonna kill you in here, Dimitri.
So be it then. If my death will keep my people safe,
I won't allow it.
Dedu.
Take it, Your Majesty. Whether it's duty towards the living, or the guilt for all those we have lost, such burdens are not yours to bear by yourself. We are here to fight by your side, Your Majesty, and so we shall, now and always.
Find them!
This way!
Typical boar. Can't help himself.
Do try to keep up. Back at you.
On me! Any who stand in our way will take the pointed end of my lance.
Sneaking out of our room, are we? You know what this means.
We cannot allow even a single civilian casualty. Please, lend me your blade.
Like I'd do anything else.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
Shall we? Let's give it a shot. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this.
Hear you loud and clear.
Oh.
All these ranged attacks are really cramping my style. We should find the controls and put an end to them once and for all.
On to the next one.
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side.
That drawbridge would serve to be our quickest route forward. But the controls have been tampered with.
No surprise there. I'd be more shocked if they'd left them intact.
No! Please, spare me!
What a pity. None of this would be happening if your dear king had just been a good... little boy and done as he was told.
I pray we've not arrived too late. Come, let us show them the might of House Gautier.
That banner. It must be the Margrave. Finally, some welcome news amidst this chaos.
Engineers, repair the controls and lower the drawbridge. Then do what you must to keep it safe. I'm counting on you.
I see you came prepared, Phoenix.
I don't want to die!
There are more out there who need our help. Come on, let's go!
Think that did it.
Someone! Anyone help!
Done.
Oh no, we have to save them!
You have my thanks. I could never have hoped to accomplish that alone.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's have a little fun, shall we? It's always such a shame to see such promising young flames rush to be snuffed out before their time. Is this all you're capable of? Frankly, I'm getting a little bored here.
Talk all you want, witch. It won't spare you your fate.
We did it! Not much further now.
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Stop struggling and accept your fate, witch.
My, how simply terrifying. Do you really think you can afford to kill me? If you do, the truth about the tragedy of Duscur will evaporate into the shadows forever.
I have no intention of slaying you. Not yet. But if you have something to say, I suggest you spit it out before I change my mind. Now, Cornelia. Earlier you said my father was betrayed, murdered by lords from within Fargus. But it was you who fueled the flame of that betrayal. You saw my uncle and Lord Arundel join hands, and you brought the Western lords and the Imperial nobles together. All of it was you.
What a fascinating theory.
There are two things I need to know. First, your motivation. Who are you working for, and why? I know what spurred my uncle and the Western lords to act. While the Empire has long smoldered, waiting for even the slightest spark to reignite their fury, there are 1,000 reasons why one might want to assassinate a king. But what's yours for this attempt on my life? And what of my father? Why murder him in a manner as roundabout as a staged raid? All you had to do was fail to end the plague 20 years ago, and the entire royal family would have been consumed by it.
You have a point, but I couldn't say. In a sense, that was another lifetime completely.
One more question, then. My stepmother's body was never recovered from the site of the tragedy. What happened to her? Tell me, Cornelia.
You'll find the answers you seek in the Imperial capital, though you'll have to extract them from your dearest stepsister. She must surely know something, wouldn't you think? After all, she is your stepmother's actual flesh and blood.
In Enbar?
No, I've really enjoyed our little chat here, but I have so many places to be.
Why, you...
Don't be so sad. You'll be seeing me again before you even know it.
My apologies. Cornelia would not have escaped were it not for my carelessness. She's likely fled west in search of refuge with Viscount Mateus. As such, I will march west at once. I will not allow the Western territories to go unpunished for this.
Stop. Just stop.
Felix?
I've got something to say, Boar. And this time, you're going to listen. Time and time again, we've tried to get it through your thick skull. We might be your subjects, but we're your allies first. Yet you still insist on doing every little thing all by yourself. So what is it? Do you lack the ears to hear with? Or do you hear our words and just choose to ignore them?
Felix, that's enough. I know how you feel, but you need to contain yourself.
I can't. 2 whole years I've bitten my tongue. The fool needs to hear this in the plainest terms possible.
It was I who chose war with the Empire. I who murdered my uncle in cold blood. I who oppressed the Western lords. I failed to save the people of Dusker. Failed to save Glenn. And my father. The lives my actions stole from them are mine to atone for. Which I will do by exacting revenge on all who were involved. And by seeing my people safe. As for that burden, yes, I believe it is mine to bear alone.
You truly are a solid gold fool. One could search the kingdom high and low and not find another as utterly asinine as you. And the rest of you, don't just stand there, speak up.
Well, I know Felix has a strange way of showing it at times. But this is all because he worries about you, Dimitri.
And it's not just him either. We all do.
Your Majesty, you know my feelings on this matter. 6 years ago, I too watched as nearly everything I cared about was taken from me. And Felix is no different. He lost his brother that day. This pain is not yours to shoulder alone.
He's right, Your Majesty. That is why it is so frustrating to see you act like this.
I can't say it's too surprising, though. You've always kept everything to yourself, even when you were a little kid. But what you're going through now, it's more than one person could possibly manage on their own.
Please, Your Majesty. We just want to help. You can trust us.
Like I said before, all you need to do is ask, and I'll be at the ready. Besides, we'll all be out of work if you go this alone.
We will assist you in whatever we must, even vengeance.
Thank you. All of you.
Lady Cornelia, what's happened to you?
I was too careless. I can hardly remember the last time I was this badly hurt. As for the capital, Viscount Mateus, we failed, and I doubt the king will soon forget our attempt to seize it.
What? But how?
Viscount, your son, the one who married a distant relative of House Gautier. They'll have his head. Same goes for the kin of all the other Western lords.
No.
This king is a fool, to be sure, but he's not foolish enough or kind enough to forgive those who serve his betrayers. I guarantee you that. His army will begin their march to subdue Western Fargus any moment now. If you don't want your territory stolen from you or your life, then your only choice is to rise in revolt.
Yes. Yes, I understand. We will mobilize at once.